Yo, YouTube, what is up? How are you guys doing today? We are back with another One Piece character review. I almost said Crash Course. That's my TikTok series that we go and do over on TikTok, obviously. But yeah, welcome back, everybody. It's a beautiful Thursday. Today, the sun is not shining, but we're still in a good mood. Hope you guys are too. Today, we are going to be covering one of the Sweet Three Generals of the Big Mom Pirates, the tallest of the Sweet Three Generals, Charlotte Smoothie. Alright, and without further delay, let's hop right on into this video. Okay, so Charlotte Smoothie is the 14th daughter and 35th child of the Charlotte family, the older triplet sister of Citron and Cinnamon, and a long-legged human hybrid. She serves as one of the Sweet Three commanders of the Big Mom Pirates and as Totoland's Minister of Juice, governing over 100% Island. Due to her actions and roles, she is a major antagonist in the Whole Cake Island arc. Now, her statistics. She debuted in chapter 864 of the manga and episode 812 in the anime. She is affiliated with the Charlotte family and the Big Mom Pirates, of which she is a member and daughter to Big Mom. She is a sweet commander and a minister of juice. Her origin, she was born in the Grand Line, specifically Totoland. She governs over 100% Island, which is also where she lives. She is 35 years old. Her birthday is October 12th. She stands at 15 feet 3 inches tall. Her blood type is F, and she has a massive bounty of 932 million berries. Her Japanese voice actress is Masako Katsuki, and her English Funimation voice actress is Dawn M. Bennett. She has the ring fruit. It is a paramecia type devil fruit, and we will get into that more in depth when we discuss her abilities and powers. Alright, and now without further ado, let's get right on into her appearance. Now, Smoothie is a statuesque woman from the Long-Leg tribe with tan skin, blue eyes, and prominent lips with silver lipstick, lavender in the anime. Like all Longlegs, she is exceptionally tall, standing at 464 centimeters, or 15 feet and 3 inches. Additionally, she has disproportionately large hands, even for her size, as she was able to wrap one hand around Nami's waist. She has long and wavy white hair that covers her right eye and stretches down her back. She wears a pink striped leotard, a large yellow scarf that flows nearly to the ground, sleeves around her elbows, a huge floppy cap resembling an oversized beret, and a pair of long dark boots which reach up to her knees, with decorative adornments at the top. She also has a tattoo of a rose on her upper leg. Alright guys, now let's move on into Charlotte Smoothie's personality. So, Smoothie approaches things with a carefree attitude. She will agree to help her crewmates as if she has the time, but tends to not display any investment into the tasks she does take on. However, she will be remorseful for failing said tasks. Though she may be nonchalant most of the time, Smoothie can get very serious should circumstances require it, and will waste no time in creating tactics to smooth out a given problem in the most efficient way possible. She is also perceptive of other people's natures and will make decisions based on how someone might react, as shown when she neglected to tell Big Mom about the prisoner revolt in Whole Cake Chateau due to knowing that her mother would fly into a rage nobody would want to deal with. She also quickly realized that Katakuri was disturbed and asked him if there was something wrong after he foresaw Pudding crying. Smoothie has a very cruel side to her as well, as she likes to squeeze the life out of subordinates, quite literally, even when being pleaded with to stop, and enjoys drinking the liquid produced while callously dropping the dried out bodies aside, treating them as sources of liquid rather than people. This is further shown when she hung a woman from a rope along with a giraffe and a volcanic rock, using them as drink dispensers. During special occasions such as Big Mom's tea party, Smoothie can be friendly and polite, greeting the guests and warmly offering them drinks. In spite of her cruelty and carefreeness, Smoothie is very loyal to her family and crew, as she will execute any assignment given to her by those she respects. When it comes to situations that will surely make her mother angry, Smoothie will take it upon herself to save her from unnecessary trouble, as she did not report the breakout at the prisoner library. She also cares deeply for her family and crew, as she was shocked when Capone Beji was about to assassinate her mother and warn her siblings and crewmates on Big Mom going on another rampage in Sweet City. Like Oven, Galette, and Brule, Smoothie detests traitors, as she got furious at Beji and his crew in their attempt to assassinate their mother, and at Jinbei for joining and aiding the Straw Hats during the Whole Cake Island arc. Smoothie appears to be confident in her abilities. Similar to Katakuri, she does not appear to brag about her power and deals with problems efficiently. When 𝚬𝚘𝚙𝚢𝚛 contacted her to bring down the 𝙲𝚘𝚙𝚕𝚒, Smoothie commented that he should have let her handle the situation from the start. Smoothie can be a bit reckless, seen when she made herself bigger in an attempt to sink the 𝙲𝚘𝚙𝚕𝚒 at the risk of sinking her own ship. She also has the utmost pride in her crew, as Smoothie was in disbelief that she and her crew were taken lightly after 𝙲𝚘's assassination plot against Big Mom failed, and when 𝙲𝚘's fortress was under attack by Big Mom, she expressed her intention to torture the fire tank and Straw Hat pirates to set an example for others if they ever tried to underestimate them. Smoothie usually keeps her composure during battle and other frantic situations, as she only commented that Reiju was in trouble after being poisoned by her. The only time Smoothie tends to lose her composure completely is when her mother goes on a rampage due to her cravings. During such instances, Smoothie has been seen in a panic and screaming to her siblings to run while fleeing from her rampaging mother herself. Although she is a hybrid, Smoothie shares her paternal heritage by exposing and decorating her long legs like other members of the long-legged tribe. Okay guys, now we're just gonna go over quickly and cover her relationships with her family and her enemies. It's not super long, but there is a few relationships to go over, so we're just gonna do it. We're gonna start with her mother, Charlotte Linlin. As her 14th daughter, Smoothie is very loyal to her mother. She seems to wish to save her mother unnecessary trouble, as she reassured her mother that she did not need to come. She is willing to accompany her mother to Wano Country for revenge against the Straw Hats. Despite her respect for her mother, Smoothie is deeply terrified of her and wasted no time fleeing from her and warning her siblings to run when she goes on a food-craving rampage. Little bit of sidebar, when Big Mom goes on her food-craving rampages, she kills her children. Like, straight up kills them. So Smoothie's like, we gotta get the fuck out of here. We gotta run. We gotta high step skedaddle, you know? So while it does show a lot about her personality, I also think it shows a lot about her intelligence. It's very smart to run away from Big Mom when she's in a hunger crave. Anyways, she appears to have great faith in her mother, as Smoothie believes Big Mom will return to the crew after she was stranded on Wano Country, which is Kaido's territory. Now, her younger triplet sisters, Citron and Cinnamon, she seems to get along with her younger sisters, Citron and Cinnamon, quite well. They both serve under Smoothie in her squad of the Big Mom Pirates, meaning that they do have some form of adoration or respect for their older triplet sister. Or maybe it's just because she's that much stronger than them, which is true. She is very much stronger than Citron and Cinnamon. Like, way stronger than Citron and Cinnamon. Anyways, Katakuri. While they are not seen interacting much, Smoothie seems to respect and get along well with her older half-brother and fellow sweet commander. When Katakuri was troubled upon falling to the ground and crying, Smoothie realized his uneasiness and asked him if something was wrong, implying that she knows him well enough to distinguish his true feelings despite his usually stoic attitude. Now, moving on to Charlotte 𝚬𝚙𝚢𝚛𝚒. Smoothie seems to get along with and to greatly respect her eldest half-brother 𝚬𝚙𝚢𝚑. Despite being a sweet commander and higher in the crew hierarchy than him, Smoothie is perfectly willing to follow 𝚬𝚙𝚢𝚑's plans and orders. However, she can still get annoyed with him, such as when he fantasized about becoming the new captain of the Big Mom Pirates after Big Mom was stranded in Kaido's territory, causing her to scold him in Daifuku and telling them that Big Mom would survive and return to them, which she technically survived, but she did not return to them because they got kicked off the waterfall twice. So, funny. Now, her crew, the Big Mom Pirates, is one of the sweet commanders. She is highly respected among the crew and has authority over the lesser members of the crew and in the army. In the anime, she will not hesitate to sacrifice them by using her powers as long as she can get the job done efficiently. Now, Baron Tamago, who is not a member of the Charlotte family, but is one of the pirates in the world who has joined the family as a member, kind of like how Jinbei joined. Now, Smoothie seems to hold Baron Tamago in high regards as she seeks out and listens to his advice in spite of holding higher authority within the crew. Later, when she failed to capture Brook, she reported to Tamago right away and apologized for failing. Alright, now we're just gonna switch gears a little bit and slide on over to their enemies, to Smoothie's enemies. The Fire Tank Pirates is who we're going to start with. They once served under Big Mom's crew and they were seemingly loyal. However, when Beji revealed his treachery, he attempted to kill Big Mom, as an incapacitated Smoothie was helpless to watch and wanted to stop them. When his assassination plot failed, she and her crew were able to regain their composure and move on him and his allies in response to his treachery. After Beji transformed into his big father form and his allies retreated into his fortress, Smoothie announced her intention to torture them for underestimating her crew. When her crew managed to rout the enemies, they prepared to execute them until the whole cake chateau collapsed, allowing her enemies to escape as 𝙲𝚘𝚙𝚢 mocked them in the process. Once the crew recovered, Smoothie swore to her mother that she would not allow their enemies to escape alive. Spoiler alert, they did. Now, the Sanji retrieval team. Because of their enmity with Big Mom, Smoothie and the rest of her family view the crew as their enemies. She indirectly encountered them when she had trouble with Brook after he slipped past her and locked her out of the treasure room with the poneglyphs, though Big Mom dealt with him herself. That was, in my opinion, one of the most badass Brook moments in the entirety of One Piece since he's been a member of the crew. He bosses up hard, delivers an absolutely chiller line, right? But spoilers, so I'm not gonna say it. Anyways, when she saw Luffy at the wedding, she was surprised at Luffy being alive due to the report of his death. After Luffy caused Big Mom to scream, Smoothie was incapacitated as the Straw Hat allies tried to kill her mother only to fail. After regaining her composure, Smoothie and her family moved in on the crew, forcing them to retreat, and Smoothie seized Nami before 𝙲𝚘𝚙𝚢 freed her. Once the crew retreated into Beji's fortress, Smoothie was looking forward to torturing them for humiliating her family. She and her family later subdued Luffy and Sanji and the Vinsmokes, but were unable to execute them due to the collapse of the Whole Cake Chateau, which allowed the crew to escape. Once the crew recovered, Smoothie swore to her mother that she would not allow their enemies to escape alive. As the crew were escaping, Smoothie and her squad pursued the Straw Hats. Smoothie personally tried to attack the Sunny with a flying slash, but missed and cursed Jinbei for aiding her enemies. Her hatred for the Straw Hats is great enough that she traveled to Wano alongside her mother and other siblings to take revenge on them, which, I mean, I don't think you gotta be incredibly loyal. I think that's more of a personal thing. But her loyalty to her mother and her crew I could see be a reason. But I feel personally that one of the main reasons she went is because of the personal slight she felt that she received. Right? Which is what I feel like a lot of the Big Mom pirates, feel. They're not like, oh, they beat our mom, now we have to go back up our mom. It's they beat me. Now I have to go redeem myself. Which I think is an important distinction there, but in the reasoning they go follow Big Mom to Wano. Now, the Vinsmoke family. Since Smoothie participated in her mother's plot to assassinate the Vinsmoke family, Smoothie is an enemy of that family. When Smoothie was about to kill Nami, 𝙲𝚘𝚙𝚢 kicked Smoothie in her arm, causing her to drop Nami. Smoothie remarks 𝙲𝚘𝚙's poison abilities to be some trouble. Later, as the Vinsmoke family fought against the Big Mom pirates, Smoothie managed to overpower 𝙲𝚘𝚙 but failed to kill her after the 𝙲𝚘𝚙𝚑𝚡 exploded and caused the whole cake chateau to collapse. The 𝙲𝚘𝚙𝚑𝚡 is a treasure box from Fishman Island that was filled with explosives as an attempt to thwart any future attempts at stealing the box. They packed it with explosives. In fact, so many explosives that it destroyed an entire chateau. So, wild. But yeah, that is her relationships with her family, crew, and enemies. Okay, now we're gonna move on into her abilities and powers. Now, as one of the Sweet Three commanders of the Big Mom Pirates, Smoothie's authority within the crew is second only to her mother. As the Minister of Juice, Smoothie has authority over 100% island in Totoland. Vito noted Smoothie as a monster among the Big Mom Pirates, comparing her to Katakuri. Her bounty of 932 million berries suggests that the world government also considers her to be an extremely dangerous pirate. Now, given her title of Sweet Commander, it is likely that she is stronger than her very powerful brothers Kompote, Daifuku, Oven, and Pedospedo. Together with Daifuku and Galette, she managed to subdue Sanji, 𝙲𝚘𝚙𝚢, and Luffy, although the latter was heavily weakened. Smoothie has considerable amount of leadership and tactical skill and can quickly come up with plans for her forces to trap and kill enemies. She is shown to have a strong will as she was able to withstand Big Mom's burst of Conqueror's Haki. Now, her physical abilities. Smoothie possesses an extremely high level of physical strength befitting her size, being able to pick up with one hand and with both hands squeeze out a normal-sized person using her ability without effort. She also managed to squeeze a giraffe in a similar fashion with one grip. The anime shows her possessing enough strength to send Vinsmoke 𝙲𝚙𝚙 flying backwards. She has considerable durability as she was able to resist a very powerful kick from Vinsmoke 𝙲𝚙𝚎 without being forced back. In the anime, she was also easily able to block several attacks from Chopper's Kung Fu Point. Being the hybrid of the long-legged tribe, it can be assumed that she also does have very powerful legs. Now, Her devil fruit. Smoothie ate the 𝙲𝚘𝚙𝚎𝚑𝚝 𝚤𝚒𝚌 also known as the ring fruit, a paramecia type devil fruit that allows her to drain liquid from both living and non-living things. She uses her power by twisting her target and wringing it out like a soaked cloth, though she can also drain liquid from a target by cutting it with her sword. She can squeeze the liquid out of anything, including animals, people, and even substances that would normally be too dangerous to touch, such as lava. Notably, the extracted liquid can be consumed like juice and seems to have an exquisite taste. She can wring the juice out of a person, leaving them severely dehydrated. Aside from the loss of liquid, their body being twisted during the wringing process does not cause the victim any damage, as she can also use her power to wring harmful substances such as poison out of a person's body, including her own, which means very hard to poison, which makes her specifically against Reiju a very tough opponent, seeing how Reiju's entire thing is poison. So Smoothie is also able to absorb the extracted liquid into herself, allowing her to make herself and her weapons much bigger and stronger. Once her body is filled with liquid, she can release the absorbed liquid in a powerful concentrated blast, as seen when she used her sword to send a large flying blast of liquid towards the 𝙲𝚘𝚙𝚒𝚘𝚡, which Jinbei, with the assistance of Nami, was able to dodge. However, if the attack had hit, it would have cut the ship clean in half. That's how strong it was. Now, the weapon she carries is a large sword, which she usually carries on her back with its sheath shaped like a drill bit. She can combine it with her devil fruit ability to drain liquid from any opponent she cuts with it and absorb liquid into it to increase its size, then unleash it in a massive flying blast. She has shown to possess considerable swordsmanship skill, using it to deflect cannon fire. The anime shows her possessing enough skill to clash with Vinsmoke Ichiji and Vinsmoke Reiju using her sword. Now, her haki. It is listed that she has the ability to use both armament and observation haki. However, the level of masterment or expertise that she has in these two haki are not listed. I would assume that she has maybe not advanced, but very high level armament haki, seeing as how she is one of the Sweet Three Generals, one of the strongest member of the Big Mom Pirates. I would expect her to have, haki befitting that status, so very advanced haki. Not like actual advanced haki, but very high level, I should have said. And that is her abilities and powers. Alright, we're gonna end this video off with some trivia. So, Smoothie, which is a thick, smooth drink of fresh fruit pureed with milk, yogurt, or ice cream. This name follows the food-themed names of the Charlotte family and the Big Mom Pirates. Now, Oda initially intended for Smoothie to have the 𝙲𝚘𝚙𝚎𝚑𝚝 no Mi, the juice fruit, and then the 𝙲𝚘𝚙𝚎 no Mi, the fruit, before finally deciding on the ring fruit, the 𝙲𝚘𝚙𝚎 no Mi, for Smoothie. Now, Smoothie is the only one of Big Mom's sweet commanders to not be defeated by a supernova. Snack, who we do not see very much, was defeated by Yuruji sometime during the 2-year time skip, while both Cracker and Katakuri were defeated by Luffy. And Smoothie also has the highest known bounty under 1 billion berries. So that would make her bounty higher than Robin's bounty post Wano, which is pretty impressive. That means it's pretty high. That is going to be it for the video today. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me to the end and watching the entire thing. It means the world to me every single time you guys do. You guys know I love you. If you guys could like, share, subscribe, ring the bell, it means the world to me as a small YouTuber trying to make a name for myself. As always, you guys know I love you, and as always, I will see you in the next one. Peace.